We know this morning that energy and climate will be one of the 5 official themes and topics at the French and English language debate. So tomorrow in French, Thursday in English. For some of our viewers, there's been a worrying lack of attention to climate on the campaign trail as tariffs take center stage. We heard from Fred, as a matter of fact, who wrote to say, "I'm disgruntled that the environment isn't getting the attention that it needs. It seems like people don't exactly know just how important it actually is." Fred, thank you for letting us know your views. And our international climate correspondent, Susan Ormiston, today is looking at why this is existing, why environmental issues have been on the back burner this campaign.
Big pressure back in 2019 when over 40% of Canadians polled said a top issue was environment and climate change. But in the years since, that metric by Angus Reid Polling has sunk, diving further in the last 6 months.
We have witnessed a significant decline. It's being overshadowed by more pressing and more immediate issues, that being affordability, housing, the cost of living, and obviously tariffs and Donald Trump.
Even after last year's wildfires, extreme floods, and huge hail, a majority of Canadians likely won't vote on climate policy.
Carney and Poilievre are trying to stay away from the climate conversation to avoid that risk of alienating those who may be considered swing voters.
Instead, there is lots of talk about building more oil and gas pipelines.
We can build Canadian pipelines with Canadian steel. How many projects have the Liberals killed already?
To be an energy superpower, we also need to get more conventional energy built, with a focus on making it as clean as possible.
But how? Mark Carney's first move as Prime Minister was to cut the consumer carbon tax, thereby neutralizing Poilievre's main attack, axe the tax.
I was a little bit nervous to see Carney cut the carbon tax because I don't know what policies on the environment he has in store.
It's not that Canadians don't want action on climate. Polling in March showed 3/4 of voters want the leaders to take climate change seriously. But what does that mean?
I have not heard a lot of parties talk about carbon emissions, talk about climate change.
There is space in the looming economic crisis, Bruyette says, to recognize that cleaner energy is a sovereignty issue.
Despots can't control the sun and the wind. The missed opportunity right now is one of political leadership and imagination of how we could transform our economy.
Because, tariffs or not, the climate risk will only grow. Whomever wins can't escape that. Susan Ormiston, CBC News, Toronto.